Hey guys, and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 commentary over game mode theater recording. And yeah, that made sense. Okay, anyways, let's just play the video. So pretty much, this is just a nice casual uplink game where I start with a VMP, I end up pulling out the P06, and well, putting up some numbers. But anyways, yeah, the VMP just wasn't working at range. I think I keep it for like another 30 seconds or something, and then I switch. Something like that. Watch this. Oh, don't do it. No, don't peek the sniper. No, don't do it. Aw, he just sucks. No worries. Wreck his face. But anyways, yeah, it wasn't working at range. It was just not that. Also my aim, you know. But anyways, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Let's get on into it. This is just something I'm probably gonna start doing because I do very often get some good moments in Black Ops 3, and I guess it just makes sense to share it. But I don't really know how to share it except for maybe telling a story over it, because I don't really live record because I don't get the best frame rates while doing so. Not the greatest computer after all, but so. Anyways, let's get into the story for today. Pretty much this is just a story about all my great... Wow, that was just sad on my part. I'm pretty sure I'm not doing too great at this point in time. Yeah, I'm only 4-3, barely positive. Dirt Rally channel, that was my name at that time in the days. But anyways, to the actual story, finally I'm gonna actually start it. This is pretty much a story about how terrible of a student I was in high school and how I misbehaved and everything. Wait, no, it's not. Anyways, pretty much, as a junior in high school, I was fun, you know. I had tons of fun getting kicked out of band class all the time. So, I had a pretty legit band director, not gonna lie. He was pretty cool, he was pretty chill and stuff, but you know what, people kind of abused that fact and they misbehaved and they got away with it because, you know, pretty legit cool director we had. But oh yeah, almost got that 3-piece. But pretty much I really didn't misbehave all that much, not gonna lie, but I got kicked out more than anyone in that class. Like, seriously, I don't even know. One time, anyways. Well, it started like, I sat in the front row, pretty much, for most of that year, and, you know, having a cool director and everything, I like to talk to him every once in a while. You know, just, who else will I talk to? Myself. That's kind of weird. You know, it was pretty chill. Collateral right there. It was a pretty chill, you know, band period, you know, right before lunch, just kind of chill out, play some songs and just whatever. But anyways, particularly me, and I don't know why me, I just had terrible luck when it came to band that year or whatever. But anyways, I sat like in the front row for pretty much the whole year. And I'm not that bad of a student. I don't misbehave all that bad. But, you know, I guess talking was the beginning of it. I used to, you know, just talk to my director casually. He was, you know, right in front of me, and he was cool. Like, well, like between songs or whatever. And it turned into, I guess he started really getting annoyed with how people would behave because they would abuse the fact that he was cool and stuff, and not that like uptight about discipline and stuff. But anyways, me specifically, I didn't really misbehave. I just, you know, did what I did. I didn't really do anything. But eventually, my director, he got fed up with everyone else abusing that. He was not very disciplinary, and eventually he started, you know, kicking me out of class because he found CI. Connection interrupted. I don't know why that happened. But anyways. So, pretty much, a few things that got me kicked out of class during this year. One time, I was, you know, just feeling a little under the weather. I had a really scratchy, really itchy throat. Needed to cough really bad. I was holding in it as long as I could until we weren't playing, so that it wasn't too big of a deal. And when my director, he wasn't directing. So finally get to a moment where I can cough. So I cough. You know, it was just a cough. My director, he snaps to me. He's staring right at me. He's like, out, just leave. I'm like, I just coughed. I don't care. Go. So I left. I sat in the hallway. And he'd like periodically send people out to the hallway to make sure I'm still there, so I couldn't just like leave. So, you know, I spent a lot of time that year just sitting there in the hallway. One time, I was usually actually one of the students who was actually prepared to actually start rehearsal when we were actually starting rehearsal. I'd be in my seat, I'd be all ready, my instrument would be all ready to play. I played a clarinet back in the day. So, you know, hence why I was like in the front. But anyways, one day, specifically, I'm just, you know, getting ready to start rehearsal because, you know, rehearsal hadn't even started at this point in time. And I'm just holding my clarinet. It was actually, I was holding it, the bell, like, down, and I was holding it pretty close to the ground, but I, like, dropped it. I dropped it, like, I don't know, not even a foot. And the girl next to me, she's just laughing at me. And I'm just sitting there, like, we hadn't even started rehearsal, like, people were still, like, chatty and everything. And I just turned to her, I'm like, you didn't see anything. And my director, he turns to me like, out, go. I'm like, okay, I didn't do anything, go. So I literally sat the whole hour of band rehearsal in the hallway that day. That was no fun, to say the least. Here, let's think. Another reason I got kicked out. One day, the accident, or, okay, so, this is probably, I probably deserved getting kicked out for this, but so, I was just messing around, like, he had the clarinets playing this one section over and over again, and we were killing it, to say the least. The last note, I kept playing wrong, just as a joke, and my director, he knew that, he was cool with it, whatever. And he's like, okay, it was funny for a bit, so now stop so we can actually rehearse. I was like, okay, cool. And so, you know, I'm actually not bad at clarinet. I was rocking it. Besides that last note, that is. This time, I didn't intentionally play the last note wrong, but I did actually play the last note wrong. I played it flat, it was an accident, I didn't mean to. I immediately stopped playing when I realized, and you know, my director wasn't okay with that, and he's like, okay, it was funny, but now you're done. Go. You're out. So I sat in the hallway for the rest of that period also. It was great. You know, just sitting in the hallway. I'm at 36 and 14 at this point in time. And oh my gosh, we still have like a third of this game left. Okay, so let's talk. That's pretty much the story. Like, there were a couple of other kicks. Like, I got kicked out of class a couple of other times, but like, they were all for like stupid little reasons. I never really did anything besides that last one, where I actually did. There were like so many people in that band. Because it was like low band, like it was kind of a joke for most people. Most people didn't try. I actually like put some effort into playing well and stuff like that. So I don't know why I had to get kicked out so much, but I did. I wasn't that bad of a student. I really wasn't. But anyways, just let's get on. Let's talk about the P06. I love the P06. It is my second best weapon. Due to, actually, according to my stats, it's my best KD weapon. I have well over a 1.0 KD with it. I don't know, it's like a 1.3 KD. And for a sniper rifle, that's pretty darn good. even though it's the P06. A lot of people don't consider it a sniper rifle because it's a burst weapon. But I completely consider it a sniper rifle. I think it's one of the better ones. And it's pretty balanced actually, believe it or not. Even though it's a burst weapon, it has that whole charge up, which is actually really hard to control. Which is why I feel like it's just a normal, you know, sniper rifle. You know, whatever. No big deal. I knew he was there. That was quite a good shot. And then I just get exploded. But anyways, the P06. Yeah, you know, my second best, or my best weapon is the VMP. But like, for a map like this is, by the way, we tied. This is overtime now. So, pretty much 2 rounds of overtime. Is it? No, it's just 1 round of overtime. Yeah, it's 2 rounds of overtime. Whoever gets the uplink faster gets the win, I guess. But here we are, I'm just casually doing that thing. Killing everyone, like literally. That's why I'm sharing this game right now, because I was killing everyone. Like, look at this. I didn't have the best of KDs, but you know, it ended up well, okay. You know, it's a 2.0 right now, pretty much. Yeah, that's the yeah. But I don't know. I hate it like how on PC you don't get to play a lot of game modes. It's almost only TDM, so recently they've had some like double XP deals or whatever recently, which is really cool, and I'm so glad they've started doing that because it allows me to actually get to play like uplink where I can, you know, put up big numbers and stuff like that. So I was just having a ball. And like with these new contracts, I think that is literally the most amazing thing for PC. It's gonna make it so much better on PC for game. By the way, we have 43 seconds to get the uplink. And my team was not that great. They weren't that bad, I'm not gonna lie. They just weren't that great for objective. It's kind of hard to be an objective player when you play on PC because you don't really get to do a lot of objective game modes. So, you know, it's not surprising. I'm actually not that bad at objective. I typically just slay when I play objective games. Funny, but the other day, I had this guy tell me that a guy in Safeguard who had 1 second of escort time was bad just because he didn't have more escort time. He was going 35 and 10. He was slaying. That's okay. Like, I mean, he didn't have the most kills on the team. I kind of did. But, like, it's okay to slay. Like, that's needed in objective gameplay. It's not all about the objective. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video gameplay and also the commentary. If you did, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. And that's the end of the video. We did end up losing even though I completely carried with 48 kills. But yeah. So, see you guys next time. Bye. F9.